Minecraft McDonald's here. Just all part of the process. And getting ready. I don't know if I can see myself in that. I need a mirror. I don't know if that's close enough, but that'll do. Maybe it should be closer. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and get ready. Let's start getting ready. Get ready fast. Maybe I might actually move, because if I sit over there, there's legitimately a mirror right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Clowning myself on this side. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Okay. Let's go over here instead. That's a good idea. And then we can get started. My last videos all got copyrighted, which is fair, I guess. You can't be sitting there rapping Eminem and expect to just get away with it. But I did, as one does. Okay. I don't know how much of this you can actually see. Hopefully enough. And I got a little light, which this light actually helps me see. But I'm going to look in this mirror. So you're going to see me side on, I guess. Yeah, that's really bright. Okay. I have nothing on my face in terms of, like, I've got skincare and I did a couple of lashes. So I don't know if you can, I'm just going to move. Sorry, this is just not working out for me. I just moved this all around and I don't like it. 1 second, please, caller. Oh, so I don't know if this is going to work properly. It might or it might not. Maybe. Put that there and put that there, just so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, this is not straight. Oh! Everything's fine. So I'm gonna get ready. I have skincare on, and I have some random lashes on. So I'm gonna do makeup because I have to get ready right now. And the lighting is actually fucking terrible, but it's fine. What do you do if I turn this on? Is it better with that on? Probably. First thing is, it's gonna be me. Sorry, that's like boy band. I don't know what boy band that is. It's gonna be me. Okay, first thing's this. Why is this lighting so weird? It's bizarre, right? It's not just me. I feel like it looks really, really strange. I want to put this somewhere where it makes sense. Does that make sense? I spoke about this last night, but those videos are all being copyrighted and deleted. So this is the best thing. Goated. I'm gonna put it on. This is what I have on already. It's just a lip gloss that brings like color into your lips. I'm gonna shapeshift really fast though, so this is gonna be fast moving. Okay, this is gonna bring color into your lips, which is a good way to start. And if you have a special occasion, always use clear eyes. Okay, that light is too bright. I think that's better. Okay, what are we doing today? Okay, I'm just gonna get started and get it done. Get it done. Get it done. This, and this. Oh my gosh, that was slippery. Okay. Move this a little bit. Yeah, I can still see. Cool. I kind of want to sit on the floor, to be honest. I feel like I do my best work on the floor because I have space to do whatever I want. So I'm probably going to sit on the floor. We'll put this on first. This is not makeup, it's just a skin thing. A see-through skin thing. And then we are going to do, yeah, I'm going to move this again. I'm so sorry. Actually, am I sorry? No, I'm not sorry. Okay, we're going to be here. But this is definitely not straight. Is it? It's not straight at all. It's about as straight as Elton John, which is very not straight. So I just want to make it like a bit more straight. Is YouTube gonna hate me for that too? Technically I'm making gay jokes, but it doesn't mean I don't like the gays. There was a good opportunity to make a joke. Okay. I think we can see better now. Alrighty. Where is that little rascal gone here? Okay. All I've done is lip gloss, lip plumper. Now this, Can Make Mermaid UV. This is the best sunscreen in the world, which, like, you can just use this on your face instead of putting makeup on, honestly. I know it looks like a lot because it probably just is a lot, but it's just get that. Get that on there. Okay. I feel like I don't look that red, but in the camera I look very red. I don't know if it's the lighting or something, but it doesn't. Oh, okay. There we go. That's aggressively bright, but that's fine. That escalated quickly. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. I have to look reasonable. It's important to look reasonable. So there's some sort of pressure in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to do these foundations in combination if I have them with me. I don't think I do. Sadly. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. Whatever. It's going to be me. That light is so bright. That light is obscenely bright. Put it over here. Hello, hello, hello. I am from the earth. I'm a citizen of the earth. What about you guys? Are you citizens of the earth as well? This is... Hold up. Even if it's like... I know, I'm aware that I'm getting ready right now and it doesn't actually matter. This video is not how I'm going to look, but I still like to be able to see the lighting correctly to a certain extent. Okay. That was just a little bit of this, which you have to trust the process here because there's a lot is going to shapeshift very fast. This is second NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, which I feel like this dries out suspiciously fast. I'm suspicious about this, but I do enjoy it, so I can't really complain that much. I use this more than like like this is like such a low coverage foundation. I would prefer to use the NARS stuff. But because I'm going to a special occasion, it's a formal occasion, I kind of have to like to get ready, if that makes sense. Not because I think I need makeup, but I kind of hate when people say that. They're like, you don't need makeup. Like, I feel like everyone says that to everyone. It's like, I don't trust anyone now. How can we trust anyone? What is the world coming to? It's gonna be okay. Probably go ahead and start doing our eyes now. wipe that off. This has just made me look very pale. But again, you have to trust the process, and I'm secretly pulling the fingers. I can't even have music on. Anything with music has been copyrighted and banned. So it feels very quiet in here. And I honestly don't remember what I packed in terms of products to get ready with. But we will just do our best. That's all we can do in life, is do our best. And sometimes my best isn't even very impressive, but it's all I have. So, all right. Goated, number 3. I use a smaller brush for that. If you kind of hold it like that and you flatten it and you go like that, it'll kind of give you, obviously you have to blend it out and trust the process. You're going to look insane for a little bit. It will make you look a little bit happier, maybe. Get this here. I don't know if I can do this on camera. I'll try to do it on camera. I like the side profile of my nose. I do not like the front profile of my nose. I don't like looking at it front on. But I have come to terms with it. And I understand that it is not the worst nose in the world at all. And that we have bigger problems in life than worrying about stuff like that. So it's really not that deep. Hello. Hi. Because we're in silence, because apparently YouTube hates me, I've already got a shadow ban for one thing. Now I've got copyright ban for something else. So we can't have any sound. I can't rap Eminem, which I know was like, that was going to be my real moment in the sphere, I feel. People would have been like, is that Eminem? If they heard it, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen now, which is a shame. So, okay. If I contour, I kind of leave that on for a little bit. I have this. I don't know if it's low-key, it looks muddy. Like, I'll put it on my eye, but when I put it on, I use my finger for it. If I put it on my, like, nose and stuff, it's a bit muddy looking. Something about it that just looks not the best. I'm just going to use it there and there, because we are going to have some eyes going very soon. That's very bright. There we go. It's looking very strange. it will look a lot better very soon. I am aware of how dark and shiny and strange this looks though. Trust me, I can see what you can see. We can both see the same thing. I can just see the vision at the end, what it is meant to look like. I don't know why, but I feel like recently on this camera I've been looking very Slavic. More Slavic than I would appreciate to be looking, if I'm being honest. Not that there's anything wrong with looking Slavic, it wouldn't make sense if I didn't, but I feel like I'm looking more Slavic. Maybe it's the headband. It's giving Borat's village. Kazakhstan. I still don't like the way this looks in the light. Maybe there. So bright looking. That's probably a bit better, isn't it? That other light wasn't really doing much. There we go. Now we can see. Okay. I don't know how extra I want to go. I kind of want to, I don't know. These lashes are like kind of annoying me. I wish I could pull them off, but I can't take them off. I can't take them off. Like, I can't take them off. I can't. I have to run with them. And they look very, very catty. I swear, like with girls and getting ready though, like it doesn't matter what you really use. It's like, it's kind of just like how you do it. I've never really noticed a huge difference in terms of like owning a whole bunch of really high-end stuff, blah, 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 what people think they need to do. None of it really matters. It's just like all about the application. I'm having trouble seeing this. I cannot see, no, I can't do that. Because if I say it, I went on a tangent about this already and people didn't like it. So I said you should say your own name. And the most important person's opinion of who says your name is you. Right? Doesn't matter what I think or who anyone else thinks. No one else's opinion or mention of your name should be more relevant than your own opinion of yourself. Because if you can hear like the, yeah, well, I'm not being polite. I'm telling you something that's going to help you. So I'm telling you your own opinion of yourself is the most important. I don't know how that's rude. I'm saying you're the most important person. That's the antithetical of rude, meaning the opposite. Rude is when I say something like, go F yourself. That's a rude thing to say. I didn't say that. I said something that was going to help you. You can take it, or you can throw it right back. Like, I don't... You, like, people that are ready to hear it, when you're ready to hear it, you'll make sense. I don't want to say it because it's not gonna... It doesn't do anything for you. How does that help you? Like, what I'm saying is that it's like, yeah, because you're seeking happiness from the outside, and there is no outside. It's all within. And I'm actually spending more time, rather than just saying your name, I've sat here and actually said something for 5 minutes because I care. If I was rude and I didn't care, I'd just ignore it. But I'm saying something that's like, this is going to develop you as a person and help you create happiness within yourself. There is no outside, but yeah, there is no outside. I don't need to argue with you about that. We can look at results and see if I'm, if my world of delusion works out for me, and I guess it does. So, yeah, there is no outside. There is no outside, it's just in here. It's like right now I'm talking to a camera, I'm in here. You're not, like, there's no one else around. It's just me talking to a camera. That's what I'm talking about. Because if you rely on anything, I'm not even speaking to one person, I'm just saying, and this is just a general theos, just in general, not directed at anyone in particular. If you rely in any way, shape or form on something, like, you need to see it in front of you you need to see it or hear it or have it in order to make you happy, then you're going to have a really hard time, because that's creating by default. It's called Newtonian, right? And it's much faster if you can feel happy and then go and do the thing you want to do. It's easier said than done. I've spent a lot of time on my own studying this stuff. So because of that, I don't hear the compliments and I don't hear the insults, and they don't bother me. And if they did bother me, then I'd be the type of person that would be, again, affected by, if someone said my name, it would make me happy. If someone was mean to me, it would bring me down. Neither of those things happen to me because I don't take from outside. I go inside out. So when you don't hear the positive affirmations and the people yelling your name, you also don't hear the people calling you stupid and crazy and all these different things that people want to say. Like, life's going to punch everyone in the face, and we have to be prepared and know how to deal with it. So I just don't give a fuck about what people say if it's bad. And that's a good place to be. Most people in the world do give a fuck about what people have to say. And when you don't, then you're indestructible, because all that really exists is your perception of things. What you perceive to be hard will be hard for you. What you perceive to be easy will be easy for you. It's all in your perception. And if that didn't work for me in my life and didn't give me everything that I wanted in terms of my state of mind, everything, then I wouldn't be saying it. I'm saying it because I believe it's helpful, and because I believe it to be true, and no one can take that away from me. The one thing we have control over is our mind. You don't have control over anything else. You can't control other people. You can't control the weather. You can't control the economy. You can't control the president or the prime minister or your family or your co-workers or the traffic. You can't control anything. The only thing you can control is you have complete power in here. That's the one thing no one can take away from you. So make sure that you take advantage of that, use that to your advantage, and become a bad motherfucker. We all have equal powers and opportunities to do that. It's all just up to perception. Whatever you perceive, if you push it away and say that's crazy, then yeah, maybe it is. But the thing is, like, I don't mind what, like, it's not, if you have a great day or if you have a really bad day, it's not going to change my life, right? At all. It just doesn't affect me. So for me to sit and say that stuff, I'm not reading the comments. I'm talking just in general. I'm not looking at them. But this is going to be posted afterwards. So I want this to be meaningful for people because it's going to be published afterwards. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Okay, I did look at the comments. So what you're saying, whoever this person, I don't know you, is what you're doing is you're embodying a victim embodiment. So you're lowering yourself right now. Why the fuck does it matter what I think? Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just be better than that. Just like look at yourself and be like, well, look at yourself and be like, shut up, stop being a little bitch. You're telling me you have a bad day. I'm going to give you, like, this is real world advice. Out in the real world, no one gives a fuck about how you feel. Like, and that's the same for me. I'm aware no one gives a fuck about how I feel. So you've got to create your own results. You can't expect people to do it for you. You can't expect people to be nice to you. In the real world, people are not nice. You can't go, you're being rude. What do you think's going to happen if you tell someone they're being rude? If someone's actually being rude and you tell them they're being rude, what's the likelihood that's going to happen? They're probably going to come into some sort of altercation with you. So you can't approach things that way. You have to hold your own power, right? It's all within you. Doesn't matter about anyone else. This stuff is so simple, but to put it into practice and to explain it, it's not as simple. So when I'm saying it's simple, doesn't mean it's easy. But yeah. Cool. I just don't understand on what universe that would matter. Because I've just remembered when these get published, there's no actual comments that show. So I'm going to break down what's happening. Someone keeps saying they want their name shouted out. I explained that their opinion of themselves should be the most important thing. They said I'm being rude. I'm not going to read through the whole comments because I can't be bothered. Because I'm posting this afterwards, that's why I'm saying it, because these comments won't be there. So I'm just recapping it for when I repost this. These won't be, all this chat won't be there. So yeah, your opinion of yourself is the most important thing, was my point, right? And I said, what I'm saying is more valuable than someone saying your name, because if you, like, I think I asked, and this, I don't know who they are, and I said, why do you want me to say your name? And they said it would make them happy. And I said, you need to be able to get that. Like, you can't go outside in. It's inside out. Like, and it's honestly, the thing about it is like, when you come from a perspective of not having an experience with getting everything you want, you don't realize it. But I'm dead set telling you, just in general, if you can't be happy and find happiness and go within yourself, I'm not here to argue, I'm here to say it out, just like in generals. Whatever you want is not going to make you happy. If you get a Ferrari, you will be unhappy and you will need something else, and it'll keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. That's just the way it is. It's like the irony of the world. It's an infinite sukayumu, where you get caught in this trap of like needing things from the outside. And you can't, like I said, you can't control reality. You can't control outside. You can only control in here. So you better make sure you control in there. Because if people can affect you, you're in a very weak position. If people can ruin your day, you're in a very weak position. It's not a good place to be. And every moment is an opportunity to change. Like every single moment. You can be a different person. It's not some static fixed thing. And maybe I do, this is how I talk to myself. So how do you think people become rich? I'm curious. How do you think people become rich? Do we know any stories about a man who became rich by being offended? No. I don't want you to have a bad day. I want you to have a better day. You got to take whatever's going on in there that got triggered, because this happens to me too. It happens to all of us. We forget, we go offline, and you take whatever has gone on in there that's pissed you off. Happens to me all the time. I'm not saying like I'm special and everyone else is, or someone else is like an exception to this. We're all, like I said, we're all the same. We're all equal here. So you take whatever it is that pissed you off and you turn it around and you make it work for you. See, you're still not getting it. If someone is commenting, okay, then stop being rude, you're not getting it. You're not getting the point. And it's because you can't hear it. You're not there. So, but you can't hear what I'm really saying. You're just like, I have to repeat this again because the comments aren't going to be here when I post this. If I say all that and then someone says, okay, well then stop being rude, I've got to repeat this because these comments aren't going to be on the video when I post it. You're not vibrationally understanding and aligning with what's being said. You can't hear it because you're not there. You're over there. In your head, you're over there. So you have to let go of that side of it. But yeah, I think that's like, if you, it may be like, look, I come from a very unique position here. I've gone through a lot of very difficult things in my life and I've had to deal with them. And I've had to, like, people being rude is like nothing. People being rude is like going and getting the mail. It's just like normal. And when you do things in life, when you step out of the box in any way, shape or form, people will be rude to you. You have to learn how to deal with it. You have to be able to not hear it as rudeness. Oftentimes, when you perceive people being rude, they're often saying something that's there as a stepping stone for you to level up. And if you can do that, you'll level up. If you can't, you'll stay where you are. It's a test, right? But yeah, like, should never let any moment where you can change your opinion about something rob you of your happiness or your contentment, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I've had videos and things where I've had so many people say so many crazy things to me, where it's past the point of rude. It's like disgusting, right? I've had people say disgusting things to me. And how do I deal with it? Could I say to them, don't be rude? No, it doesn't work. And then I go to bed that night and I think about it. So you have to get past that hurdle. It's the first little hurdle. Let's not do that. And just look around the world at like how things are moving and what people are saying. when you get quiet in here, you can hear everything and you can see things differently. But your first priority, like I said, should be you. And I don't know what here. Toxic person. It's interesting when people say that, I think. I find that kind of interesting. It's like the same when people call people narcissists. Very similar. So, do you see how that played out? I said nothing to you that was actually bad. I told you that you should be in control of your mind, and here's all these things you can do to improve your life and be happy, and you should be happy, and you're good enough without anyone else, right? And then it's funny. The irony of this is then you call me a name, right? So like that's ironic. And that's the mirror effect of the world. So you call someone rude and then you go out and do the same thing. It's very, very interesting. Humans are interesting like that. But you can always tell though, right? I don't surround myself with people that focus on conflict. Conflict is a waste of time, and conflict will lower your vibration or make you feel bad. But honestly, like, it's just, a lot of that is just, I think it's just privilege. I think when you've been through enough, you don't, like, stuff like that wouldn't affect you. You think about people you admire, right? All of the people you admire, successful people. Let's think about, like, I don't know. Elon Musk is a good general example because people know him. I'm not saying he's good or bad. Do you think Elon Musk would give a fuck about what I have to think? Do you think he would say I was rude, or do you think he would just carry on with his day? And that's why he's successful, because he doesn't give a fuck. So take those sorts of things and think about them. Whoever it is, I'm not saying, I'm just using him as a random example. But whoever it is, you should have people that are role models for you. And if they're role models, would your role models act like that? Do you think Mike Tyson would ever give a shit about me saying anything? No. He's Mike Tyson. He doesn't care. He wouldn't care. Yes, of course, you can ask. Anyone can ask any question. Just be open to expansion. Ask a question. Be open to learning, and know that I'm just a random person on the internet. So it doesn't mean what I'm saying is like, oh my God, it's true, everything's true. Might not be. A brand of what? Like makeup or like designer brands, or like we're talking about in terms of what? Like brand of makeup or brand of clothing or brand of like, my favorite color is purple. I like Dior as a brand. My necklace is Tiffany & Co. It's actually a funny story with this. I got the back of it scratched off because it has an engraving on it. My favorite makeup brand. That's actually a very good question. That's very good. There's so much stuff that's goated that's like, okay, you totally don't have to throw down any money on it, but I do like Dior as a makeup brand. But then I find stuff that's like so much better that costs. So I've got a few of these, right? These are like the Dior lip things. But this one, oh no, not that. There's a $5 one. This, not that one. Whatever. Essence. The Essence one is better. Charlotte Tilbury. Really good for highlighter. This blush is Givenchy, which is good. But the Dior one is probably a little bit better. You can, if you have the right skills, you can honestly do everything with, you shouldn't be on my live. I made it 18 plus. I don't know how a 13-year-old is on my live. But yeah, this live is for people over 18. Even though we're talking about makeup, I just wanted it to be, I do that with every video, it's always that way. So, I'm actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go chill, and then I'm going to do another live, because I don't like the vibes of this. The vibes are off. I'm going to recalibrate and do another one, I think. We'll keep going. Restart.